Hello and welcome to the other side of the kitchen table again. This is Tales from the Toilet Bowl and we will be reviewing some products today. We are not sponsored by anybody, so don't get excited and go, oh, this one, we're not. Right, nobody sponsors us. Right, so today we are reviewing hair product.
We are reviewing hair product.
Hair product. There's your hair product. There's my hair product. Right, this is Hair Food 3-in-1 Hair Mask by Garnier. It's 98% natural origin ingredients, and I've got coconut and macadamia and
Banana and shea.
And we found out that this is quite a wonderful thing, really. As I said, we will cover hair loss. I have some. I kind of look like Donald Trump.
No, you're not that bad, not yet.
But this is amazing stuff. I mean, I do use caffeine shampoo to try and keep my hair.
I use Aussie because my hair's dyed all the time.
And we've discovered this magical stuff works really, really well, and it smells well. The smell is... It smells absolutely gorgeous.
It smells like you can eat it. It smells like yogurt, but if you eat it, I don't advise it.
I wouldn't.
98%, but
it's 98% natural origins. But remember, there are horrible things in nature as well. Like
that's the banana shea. That's the coconut and macadamia. So this one's for. Bear with me a minute. This is nourishing, and that one is soothing. Smoothing even, not soothing, smoothing.
Yeah, so it stops frizz, but seeing as my hair has absolutely no curl to it whatsoever...
It kind of has now. It never used to have, but she's getting old now.
Yeah, well, I'm getting old, my hair's got a bit insane. And also, it is dyed sometimes. I mean, at the moment I'm growing tinsel, but quite often it's when we're going somewhere.
On holiday. Generally.
Now, before anyone says anything, I suffer from agoraphobia. So going through an airport with me, sight loss and agoraphobia is absolutely amazing. And this one has to put up with all of it.
What about me on a plane?
And this one suffers from claustrophobia. So on a plane, there's her I'm freaking out in the airport, like, help me. And she freaks out on the plane going, I'm in a tube. So
fun with us.
It's marvellous with us. I mean, we can go into holiday disasters, which we had.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But today we're reviewing hair products. We're not digressing onto anything else.
You just did.
So, what have you got to say about your ultimate blends?
Right, where I dye my hair constantly, because I have to bleach it blonde on this side to get the red, which has gone kind of orangey, blondie, yucky colour. I use this. My hair used to be really, really bad and difficult to manage. It's got split ends and everything. It's awful. And where I started using this, I will show you, I will demonstrate. Hairbrush, hair, no problem. It used to be me pulling my hair out. It was awful. And now it just goes through like, and it's really soft as well, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So it's works miracles on your hair. And everyone who asks me about anything for hair, this is my go-to. And I say to everybody they need to use this because it's so amazing. It smells so nice. So, what have you got to say about it?
I've been using this magical stuff. I rub it into my bald spot. Don't laugh. Don't be laughing. I rub it into my bald spot and I have miraculously got some hair growing on it. Just like little ones, it's kind of like Homer Simpson up there. But I have actually got some hair growing on my bald spot now, which she thinks is amusing because my bald. But yeah, it's amazing stuff.
You can use it 3 ways. So you can use it as a leave-in conditioner, which is what I do. So I usually wash my hair with my Aussie. Well, they do shampoo and conditioner in this as well, but I haven't used that yet. I'm going to try it one day, but not yet. So I wash my hair when condition it, and I like use half a bottle of conditioner as well. So that also helps my hair because the conditioner in it is really bad. But even when I was doing that, it was still yeah. But I wash my hair and condition it, get out of the bath, and as soon as when it's damp, not wet, when it's damp, I'll put this on my hair, and then I'll usually plait it as well, because plaiting it just keeps it out of the way because my hair's quite long, so it's a nightmare. But this helps a lot. So it's a leave-in conditioner. You can use it as a hair mask, and you can use it as normal conditioner. So you can just like put it in and wash it out. But the smell. I don't want to do that because of the smell.
I use it as a leave-in because I find that bottles of conditioner.
I told you to do it, that's why.
Bottles of conditioner do not last. 2 washes, it's gone. I mean, I've got a bottle of conditioner. I've actually got a litre bottle of conditioner.
I got that for you.
And within a couple of washes, it's bye-bye conditioner. You're left with tons of shampoo and no conditioner. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. I mean, I've had this pot for a while now, and it does full miracles.
I've gone to no. I've gone through 2 pots of the banana one, and I had the coconut one as well. And I've gone through 2 pots, but then again, I've been using it for a while now. Since it came out, I was like, I'm going to try that. And I did try it, and I fell in love with it, so...
And she got me a pot because I asked her to get me one because I needed something, because, as I say, conditioner doesn't last, does it?
But sometimes you have to be careful, because sometimes places have deals on it. I bought this one from Amazon, and I bought that one from Superdrug. But yeah, that's a story. But what was I going to say? That's it. Yeah, some places will do deals on them, so like you can get them for like half price, £3 something, or they're usually like £6 something. This one cost me £3 something off Amazon. But you can get it from Boots, do it. Superdrug, do it. There's many places that do this.
Some supermarkets are doing it as well.
There's different kinds. So you've got like this one, you've got an aloe vera one, you've got a papaya one, and they all do different things. Like this one, like I said, this is nourishing, that's smoothing. So you've got different ones. There's one that's red, and I'm not sure what's in it, and that one's for coloured hair. I think that's pomegranate. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, or passion fruit or something. But it's the red one, and that's for coloured hair. Then you've got the aloe vera one. I'm not sure what that one's for either. Like I said, these are the only 2 that we've used. So
irritate scalps because aloe vera is cooling and soothing. And
I don't know, but maybe that one's a soothing one. Maybe.
But anyway, my hair is terrible. Hello, Gremlin. I've got this mop on my head, and I've got a bald spot just here, right on the top.
And her hair's really long. Her hair's down past her bum.
Gremlin, darling, you are really in the way.
My hair's just... Where would you say my hair was down to? It's just past my waist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I've got quite long hair.
Yeah. And I know I look like I'm watching my hair down, but then, it is what it is. And mine is like ridiculously long. It's like...
Don't put your hair over my hair. I'm funny about that, you know that.
Hair.
I'm funny about my hair.
Gremlin.
Hello. Oh, she wants to be in the video.
All my cats are rescue cats.
You told... Oh, yeah, you didn't...
Her as well.
Yeah.
And she's lovely, and she likes people.
Hello.
So.
She's on my leg now.
Right. So, here we go. This is magical moment. You just slip it on your fingers. And put it
Yes, you can see.
I'm having it on my baldy bit. But you just work it through.
And brush it. Is it easier to brush your hair now with it though?
Sometimes when I've just done it, yeah, but because it's so long.
Wow, I'm sitting next to cousin it.
Please, I thought I looked more like the woman out the ring.
Going at the ring, cousin it's all the same to me.
I have no idea what I'm doing because I can't see.
Maybe.
Checked it.
No. Can't see your face.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, make sure you work it into the ends.
Dry ends.
Dry ends. Right now, as you can see, I've just used that little bit. And already it's performing absolute miracles.
You combed it, brush, you put it over one side, so now it's a bit awkward. And I'll show you mine. Take my jewellery off.
I didn't put enough on that bit.
I usually just use it off the lid. So, and how I do it different to her, because I grab a bit and I just do that, because I usually plait mine. I'm not going to plait it right now because I'm not going to bed yet. So that. And it gives you a nice shine as well.
And also we discovered something. Now, I don't think this is recommended, but we discovered something. I've got very, very dry hands because I'm constantly washing up. And it does amazing things on your hands. It works as an amazing hand cream, strangely enough. And I usually literally smother it all over the place. But I mean, my hands go really weird, don't they? They go pruny and wrinkly.
We went on a plane. This is honest, right? We was on a plane. We was coming. I think we was coming home, wasn't we? Coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was coming home from my holiday last year. And she's on the plane. Everything was going fine. We was like talking to each other and stuff. And she looked down at her hand. She went, "What?" She looked like a 90-year-old woman. Her hands were like really wrinkly.
And I mean, I don't know whether you can see that.
Her hands are not that bad.
But that is a bit of that. That's that hair mask on my hand.
But her hands are not that bad anyway. And like she was freaking out, and I was like, "My hand cream's in my case." And yeah, it was a bit of a.
And then we managed to find one that we'd actually filched from the hotel, and the lid.
No, you used conditioner on your hands.
Conditioner because I couldn't see what it was, so I used hair conditioner on my hands, and I dropped the lid, and it went under the seat in front on a plane. So we had to wait until we landed in Gatwick, and then we were like crawling around under the seats trying to.
Was a palaver.
But yeah, that was the more pleasant part of our holiday. But yeah, Garnier hair mask is amazing. It's not tested on animals. It's got no animal ingredients. Well, so it's not tested on animals, but how many times has gremlin come up when I've been trying to do it and got splodged?
Another thing that I wanted to tell you as well, a lot of people when I was working in Superdrug asked me this, right? Does beauty products do beauty products have a expiry date? They do and they don't, right? Okay. So on all beauty products, not stuff you can not stuff you can consume, because that's got an obvious sell-by date on it. This has a little thing there that's really blurry that says 12 months.
That's the opening date.
When you open it, you have 12 months to use it within them 12 months. I don't take any notice of that.
If you start using it on the 1st of January,
You're supposed to use it by the 1st of January the
Yeah.
next year, but I don't pay any attention to that. If it's something I'm not consuming, I don't care, because it's not going inside of me, so it's not going to do anything to me.
that can get absorbed through the skin. But
What's rotten fruit going to do to you?
I know what it does when you eat it.
I'm not eating it, am I?
But yeah, it does have a expiration date. It's not really an expiration date. It's
just
a use by date. So
like when you open it. But the
And
thing is, you
also-
can't always be sure of that, because I have seen it when people have gone into a shop and they've opened something. You don't know. So,
what you do with this because it's sealed.
No, it's not.
Mine had tape all around it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Mine didn't. But anyway, if it's sealed, fine. If it's not, then you can't always tell. So like perfumes have got it, makeup's got it. Mind you, makeup is generally sealed because of hygiene reasons. Hair products have got it, shampoo, conditioner, all of that sort of stuff has got it. But like I said, you can't be sure because you don't know if someone's come in the shop before you, opened it to smell it. You don't know. So that is just a guideline. You don't really have to take any notice of that.
But obviously, we're telling you we're giving our honest opinion on it. I think it's amazing.
That's my go-to now. Like, I still do use Aussie oil because my hair's very dry at the ends, especially because of all the dyeing, sucking the oils out of my hair. So I use Aussie oil, but I was using that every day and my hair was getting really, really greasy. So I was like, I need something that's not going to make it greasy, because it was helping, it was detangling it and everything, but I needed something that wasn't going to make it greasy, because oil obviously. So I found that and loved it. So,
But if you don't wash your hair like every other day or whatever, if you keep using it and you use it every time you brush your hair, it will make it greasy and weigh it down.
I did that.
But then you're not supposed to do that anyway. You're literally supposed to use it
Like once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week. I mean, obviously you can use your liquid conditioner if you are one of these people that washes your hair every other day or every day, which I wouldn't recommend because it does strip the oils out of it, but I know some people do. Use your liquid conditioner, obviously.
I don't advise you to condition your hair every day either, though.
Well,
It's just my advice.
But, I know some people do, because some people like to have really clean hair all the time.
But I'm just saying, for like,
Yeah.
I worked in beauty shops and stuff.
If you don't, if you do wash your hair every day, then fine, use this every day if you really must. But I wouldn't advise using it more than a couple of days without a wash in between, because it will go greasy and it will get weighed down. Because we've had some of that, haven't we, Kaylee?
I had to test it.
So, yeah, it does work. It's amazing stuff. But that's the only drawback I have seen with this. I mean, the cats have had it on them not because we wanted to, but because they got in the way.
I mean, yours says hair mask, frizzy and unruly hair.
Yeah, well, mine never does what I want it to.
Mine just says 3-in-1 hair mask, dry hair. Way. Simple and straight to the
My
point.
hair used to be really, really straight and really, really thick.
I can't say like mine because mine's been in plaits.
When I hit my perimenopause, which I'm at now, it kind of went sort of wavy, kind of. I mean, when it's wet.
Sorta.
When it's wet, I look like old Greg. I mean, it's really weird.
I'm out, Greg.
You finished? You finished?
I am now.
When it's wet, I do tend to look a bit like old Greg. But ordinarily, my hair is fairly straight. It's so long it gets in my way, which is why I've usually got it in a bun. It's very rare that I have my hair down because it's...
Apart from when she's on holiday and she's chatting up waiters.
That's different. Please.
Oh, and barman. A barman as well.
I couldn't see what he looked like. Seriously, I couldn't. She's going, what did you do? And I went, "Oh,
It's like she done it on the sneak. I went to the toilet and she was like, ooh. It's
I said,
terrible.
tell everyone, tell everyone. But yeah,
We're telling our viewers.
this, oh, it's secret because it's our viewers and we ain't got many of them, is that it?
Mm.
But this stuff is absolutely amazing. I recommend it to anybody and everybody, even if you're a gentleman of a certain age who's worried about the
Just don't tell anybody that you use it if you're worried about it. You know, just like, yeah, my hair's
yeah,
just
they go,
growing.
why do you smell so good?
I ate a lot of
Natural
fruit.
scent.
I ate some fruit before I came out. Body lotion. You know,
Or anything really, as long as they don't use it as well, because they might recognise what it is. But
you probably do because a lot of people who came in Superdrug, I told them to use it.
it is. Well, we're trying to tell everyone now, aren't we?
The go-to is amazing.
But please, 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 if you want,
Don't eat it.
If you want us to review something, then please comment, because we do welcome comments, and we would.
I reply to them too.
Yeah, she does. She sits there and she's like, "Ooh," and she does reply. I can't see it,
No,
so you don't really get a reply from me because I suffer from MG, which is myasthenia gravis, and I've got it ocular, and I can't actually see that well. So.
She can see a bit though. She always says she's blind. She's not.
I'm blinder than you like to admit.
She pretends she's blind, then she's though.
I actually don't. Some days I have a really bad MG day. Sometimes not so bad. But the drugs I can have can keep it under control. And
Drugs.
Two types. But as I say, this is wonderful stuff. Even if your hands are a bit wrinkly.
She uses it on her face and all.
I have been known to use it on my face because it irons out my wrinkles. Sometimes when you're of a certain age and you go to sleep and you wake up, you find creases. I do anyway. Because you sleep and you're like, and you find these little creases. And I rub a bit of that on my creases and it sort of irons me out. So
use the iron on your face.
No, because that might hurt. And I'm not really that much into playing. So. Yeah, but this is wonderful. I mean, I've used it for many uses that it's not supposed to be used for, like hands, face. I mean, feel that. That's not even greasy, is it?
No.
That's not even. I know with some hand creams you put them on and they're a bit greasy and a bit sticky, but this isn't. And it's probably because it's not designed as a hand cream, but it does work. And I would advise anybody who's having problems with hair, get some and give it a try. It's not that expensive, not when you consider how long it lasts. I mean, I've had this now since February.
I don't know, probably, yeah.
About February, and I'm still. There's still quite a lot left in there.
I'm not going to show you that one because that one's big. That's the one I got off eBay. Amazon, not eBay. Amazon.
So, yeah, I mean, I would advise anybody use it. It looks rather disgusting. I mean, it does. It looks like putty.
Smells so nice out here now.
But it smells gorgeous. And it does work. I mean...
That didn't sound like it works.
It didn't sound like it worked, but it did. I mean, when you consider what my hair's normally like.
She gets mats.
I normally can't get brushed through it because it is so long and I have it in a bun all the time, but that's the side I've got more on. But it is really, really good. And if you've got really long hair like I have, even if you get it cut every 6 weeks and you do all the things you're supposed to, which I've done, but it's still going to mat because it's long. So that is the best thing. I mean, so they still do that no more tears detangling stuff. Johnson's used to do it. They used to do a detangling spray.
I grew up.
They used to do a detangling spray, and it used to take all the tangles out, and it didn't really work. She still used to cry and scream. But this actually does. If you actually put it in your hair and you just do it with the tips of your fingers like this, you're not rubbing it in, you're not tying your hair up in knots. It does actually work. And I don't know whether they recommend to use it on children, the little ones.
Someone asked me that actually, but it doesn't say no.
It doesn't say
it's
no,
natural,
and it is natural. So I would imagine that there's not a problem with it. And if you have got a child that does not like having their hair brushed and they do scream and create.
There's even another way you can do it if you want to. Just dip the brush in the stuff and do it.
You can just stick a comb in it and comb it through. That also works. But I mean, when my beautiful daughter here was tiny.
That's a long time ago.
If I went like that with a brush, she would go absolutely berserk. She didn't like having her hair brushed at all. And
times have changed.
Going near her with a comb, no, you don't go there. It was just like, no. Anyone would have thought I was trying to put her through a torture session.
It was.
But
I had long hair then.
It wasn't that long. I was gentle and it was quite fine as well because you were a baby.
Yes, but my hair's sticking up again. Which is good.
It wasn't that bad, but I used to get through bottles of that detangling stuff and conditioner, you name it. I tried everything with it, and she'd still act as though I was trying to put her in an Iron Maiden or something. But I mean, I would advise that. I would recommend this to anybody. I mean, I think it's amazing. As I say, I even use it as a hand cream or to iron me out when I've slept awkward. How do you know?
Baby boy's usually in your room, isn't he? Andy boy. So I usually come and get Andy boy, and you're like, ugh.
As I say, I'm in a committed relationship with a thing called Matt Tress. I sleep with him every night.
Yeah, his first name's Matt and his last name's Tress.
Mattress, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is amazing, and I would tell everyone to use it because I'm letting out our beauty secrets to the world. All the 5 people who are looking at us right now.
A few more than 5, I think.
Well, we hope it's more than 5 because it's quite interesting being on the interweb. So. Be nice.
It'll be okay when I've got a normal camera. I don't have to use my phone for everything.
Be nice. And leave us a comment. Ask us what you want us to review.
No, not ask. Tell us.
Tell us. Don't ask us. Tell us. Order us to review stuff. And as long as it's not like ridiculously expensive, because we are on a very limited budget and we're not sponsored by anybody.
And I will be getting the shampoo and conditioner with this to give you a review on that as well.
Yeah,
eventually.
Will that be on Towels from Toilet Bowl or will that be on the makeup?
Well, clearly, the makeup one is just makeup.
Right, so that'd be on Towels from the Toilet Bowl. As I say, nobody...
It's the same thing anyway. It's the same channel.
No one has left us a comment. So, be the first, be a trailblazer, be a pioneer, and leave us a comment and tell us what you want us to review. Because at least then we'll have some idea. I mean, we only thought of this one because nobody's given us any suggestions. So please, please, please.
And if not, I'm just going to have to come up with other wacky ideas of what to do.
Yeah, and really, some of our wacky ideas are really way out there. I mean, if you really want to reviewing sausages, or
I don't eat sausages.
Exactly. So it'd be great reviewing them.
Bacon, yeah. Sausages.
So if you
cheese, I can review cheese.
If you really want to review food, then don't bother commenting or anything. But if you want to know something about something without actually paying out good money for it, and we can afford it, then please comment. I mean, even if it is food, we'll eat it and tell you what we think. So, Don't look at me like that. It's going to be new and interesting.
Sometimes.
But
Depending on what it is. I won't have one of them devil toe lollipops though.
okay, as long as it's not a devil toe lollipop or anything too hot spicy. Because
Like a vindaloo, I wouldn't do.
no, Madras, isn't it? Madras.
I don't know. I like some, but not like.
No, but you know, be sensible and consider that we are human beings and we feel pain. I mean, if you want to see a review on devil toe lollies, watch Dudesons.
Yeah,
Because they will do nutty things.
I don't do that, but
We're a bit more sensible.
they do.
So, bye-bye. Be kind. Be considerate. And we'll see you next time on Tales from Tiny Bar.
Bye.
Bye.